Welcome back everyone, I'm Sheppard. This is a CMP special. I'm with the wrestler Daivari.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Good, thanks man.
It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure's mine.
Could you introduce yourself for the few people who don't know you?
Yeah, my name is Daivari. I've been professionally wrestling for 10 years now. I started when I was 15 years old, and I've wrestled in WWE, TNA, Japan, Europe, Mexico, Puerto Rico. I've been all over the world the last 10 years.
Okay. Where did this love of wrestling come from?
As a kid, just watching it on TV. I watch on TV and, you know, you're a kid, you want to be superhero or something, you know, a comic book or some story character, and I see it on TV, and to me that's, you know, superhero. And then as I got older, I found out you can do this for a career, this can be your life. So, not that much older, I was 15, you know, and then I met a guy who said, you know, I can train you to be a wrestler, and I said, I can do this for a job, that's my life. So my whole life I was a student and I was a wrestler, that's it, nothing else.
Well, you're lucky.
Yeah, so right now, maybe soon I'll be a student wrestler and then maybe pizza guy or some bullshit, or break my neck.
We don't hope.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, of course. What is the most exciting memory of your career?
For me, so far, the most exciting has been I did a WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan, and that was really cool. You know, doing WrestleMania is a very big deal. Wrestling Hulk Hogan is a very big deal. To do them both together, that's a really big deal. But for me personally, that was nice then, but not highlight. I hope highlight of my career is still coming down the road. I don't know, maybe in 10 years. So far, that's my highlight, but maybe hopefully in 20 years, something else would be even better than that. I hope so.
Okay. You said you had been in WWE,
yeah,
and then TNA.
Yep.
Which one do you prefer?
They both have their pluses and minuses. WWE is a more busy schedule, which means more money, but means more time away from home. TNA is the lighter schedule, which is nice because you're home more if you have, you know, wife or kids or whatever, but also because you're working less, it means less money. So they both have their pluses and minuses. I'm a career wrestler, you know, wherever, not even WWE, TNA, maybe Europe, maybe Japan, you know, right now in France, wherever is best for my career at that point in my life, that's where I like to go.
Okay. So you live in the States?
Yeah, I live in Texas in the United States.
Okay. Do you like country music?
No, I don't. Well, actually, some's okay. I like everything, but generally, no, I don't like country music.
So you speak English and Persian?
Yeah, Farsi. Farsi is Persian, yes.
Okay. Can you say a few words?
Yeah. Salam France. خوشحال شدم اومدم اینجا شماها کار کنم. I said, hi France, I'm thankful to come here and work for you guys.
I can trust it.
I promise, that's what I said.
Did you like it when you were in WWE, you know, to manage some great guy like Great Khali and, you know? Yeah,
I did. Anytime you're an important part of the show, you're happy to do it. And if you're an important part of the show as a wrestler, great. If you're an important part of the show as a manager, great. If you're an important part of the show as a commentator or a general manager or referee, it's always good. The only time it's not fun is when you're not an important part of the show. So I would rather be an important part of the show as a referee, for example, than unimportant as a wrestler. When the company sees you as valuable and figures you into the TV program, it doesn't matter to me. To me, it's all one product. It's all the same thing. It's one TV show. It's not wrestler does this, referee does this. If you're a part of the show and doing something good as part of the show, I'm happy in any position. I'd be happy to do commentary or ring announcing as long as I'm a valued player on my team. Okay. If you're not valuable, then nothing is fun.
Okay, it's a business.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you prefer being a heel or face? I
like both. Both are fine. I like to do whatever makes most sense. You know, sometimes someone will say, you know, I want you to, you know, I'm Iranian. If I go to Iran and my promoter, my boss says you're a villain, I think it's a bad idea, I think it's bad for business, but he's my boss and I do what he says. But me personally, I like to do whatever makes the most sense. If I'm wrestling John Cena tomorrow, I would like to be the villain. If I try and be the hero, it's going to be very difficult because people like him so much. Or other way around, if I have to wrestle, you know, Scott Steiner is a very good villain. If I wrestle him, I'd like to be the hero because that makes the most sense. I hate doing the opposite of what the audience wants.
Okay. So was it difficult to play the bad guy back in the States, you know?
No, there it's easy. They hate Iranian.
Yes.
And it's sort of, if you wear something like this, they hate you. It's easy.
Yeah, it's like the resistance, but it just with it was fun for you. It's not a problem.
No, it wasn't a problem. If someone says in the building, you know, they hate me and they want to kill me or beat me up, if I ever see them in public, it's, can you sign this? Can I take a picture? You know, so it's all, they understand. I think it's a show.
It's a show. Okay.
Yeah.
Now speaking about the RWO.
Yeah.
What do you think of this celebration?
The show, it's great. I actually been to France a couple times wrestling for a few different people, and this is, no question about it, the best show next to WWE I've ever done in France. The attendance is good, the office is very professional, everything is on time, you know, the setup, they take care of us, the hotel is good. This has been a tremendous setup. Everything from top to bottom has been 100% professional, so I have no complaints.
Oh, okay. Do you like France or the fans, the reaction?
Yeah, I like it all. I always have a hard time when I'm in a country that I don't speak the language. It's always more difficult for me. When I go to like England or Ireland or Australia, even though it's a different country, it's still very easy because they all speak English. But coming to a place like France or Japan or Mexico, that's always very difficult because something as simple as trying to go find a gym might take 3 hours and it's across the street. But you never know. You can't take directions. You don't know where to go. When you get lost, you can't ask to get pointed in the right way.
Yes, well, in France it's difficult.
Yeah, exactly. But I have Sylvain here. Or is he right there? He's my good friend. We've been friends for many years in WWE. He speaks perfect French, so everywhere I go, he comes in.
Okay. The Fan Festival 6 last year, you know, in France.
Yes.
With DiPiazzi.
Yeah.
And what's your feeling about this festival?
It was good. It was fine for me. Like I said, I'm a businessman. I show up and I say, what do you want from me? And they say, I want you to do this, this, and this. And I do it. That's it. As long as my money is good and I get my plane ticket, I'm happy, you know. I don't know if the promoter was happy with it or not, or I don't know if what the audience thought, if the show was a success or wasn't. But for me, the same thing. It was very professional. My money was on time, plane ticket was on time, hotel, car, everything was good. So I'm very easy to please.
What kind of advice could you give to someone who wants to become a wrestler like you?
Just stick with it. It takes time. Sometimes people do it 1 year and they make it to the top, and sometimes people do it for 20 years and they get maybe halfway. But you just gotta stick with it. If you give up, you'll never have success.
Okay, no, never give up.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. You won't know if you can be a success if you give up.
Okay. What do you think about the wrestler Jeff Jarrett?
He's a cool guy. He's one of my good friends. That was my favorite part about wrestling in TNA was Jeff Jarrett was my boss, but he was also my friend. So it was easy to have a professional relationship with him, and I also had a personal relationship with him. So if you're ever doing business, it's always easy to do business with someone you're friends with. So any sort of concerns or questions or problems, anything I had, I know I can go straight to him. I know I can speak the truth, and he's top decision maker, so I know he's the only guy I have to ask. After he was no longer boss there, last few months I worked there, I didn't know who to talk to about anything. I say, you know, my plane ticket's bad, go talk to this guy. My plane ticket's bad, no, that's his job. My plane ticket's bad, no, that's his job. Like, there's so many guys, but when Jeff was the only guy to talk to, it was pick him up, call him, hey Jeff, how's it going? Do you think I can get a t-shirt? Okay, cool, thank you. And they make me a t-shirt, you know.
Okay. You are wrestler with many people.
Yeah.
You know. Is it still someone that you miss? I mean, you want to wrestle with, like, I don't know, maybe Shawn Michaels or.
Sure. Yeah. No. He is one. I have wrestled Shawn Michaels a few times, but never in the right scenario that I would like. Shawn Michaels is the best big show performer. I never wrestled him on a big show. I wrestled him in, main event of Raw. I wrestled him on main event of pay-per-view, but I would like to wrestle Shawn Michaels at like a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania. He's the best at the big shows. Same with Mick Foley. Mick Foley's another one. I've never wrestled with Mick Foley before, but if I just wrestled Mick Foley, here in a house show, or if I wrestled him on Impact or something, it wouldn't be the same. Mick Foley is the best on a big show. I need to wrestle Mick Foley on a WrestleMania, Bound for Glory, some huge event. Mick and Shawn always have extra special matches on extra special shows. So that's what I like to wrestle them on big shows.
All right. can you say a few words to your fan who are watching you?
Yeah, hey, thank you guys for watching. I hope I entertained you. I've enjoyed every second, so hopefully you'll keep watching me and I'll keep seeing you at arenas.
Thanks.
Thank you.